Displacement activity, just maybe.
I trust you cascaded HR's note about counselling.
Seriously, you'd be better off putting money behind the bar. I cascaded, okay? I cascaded.
Watch him! Come on!
Oh, sorry, fella, my bad.
Oh,
You've had kids, right?
All right. Foul play among suspense globetrotters.
no, just me being a klutz.
I trust being a klutz won't delay delivery of your post-op infection review, already 3 days late.
But there are hundreds of...
Mr. Malik, you'll be on Keller today.
No, I need it with me on AAU.
You can't cope without me. The Maddox the glue down there.
And why exactly am I paying Mr. Spence to run the place?
Great teammate, Malik.
Why?
30 titanium screws at £100 apiece equals...
Too much to spend on one patient, of course.
Unless you'd like to take a pay cut.
She's a young girl. She is in trouble.
Oh, I see. It's an exercise in redemption. That's very heroic of you.
Look, just sign off the kit. I will get you your money's worth.
So we just cross our fingers that more young women present with horrific violent injuries?
Of course not, but it is time that we stepped up.
If the Barty Clinic can take her, why waste our resources?
Because we should.
Is that an emotive argument or a moral one?
Neither. It's math. It's economics.
How so?
The Bhatti Clinic wants to expand out here.
Good for them.
Sunil is an old friend of mine. I can persuade him to partner with us. If we can show him that we can get into the plastics game...
A game you haven't been in for some time.
Well, that wasn't my idea, was it? Look, we can generate enough revenue in the first year to cover 50% of the deficit on AAU.
Well, I can see that would cover your costs. Hardly chimes with the current climate, though, does it?
So you're going to reject this out of hand? You're not even going to take it to the board?
Well, realistically, Cunningham will hear plastics and think breast augmentation.
Oh, come on, it's so much more than that. You know, Cunningham might be a fool, but you're not. You know, it's not just about boob jobs. You know, it's about stuff like this, stuff that matters. Look, come on. If you sign up this kit today, I will bring you the Bhatti Clinic.
If you can bring me the Barty Clinic, I might just give you your kit. So, what's the treatment plan for Mr. Donnelly's ruptured Achilles?
The Thompson test won't work, and I can't see him fitting in a CT scanner, so Aquinas cast.
Hello, shouldn't you operate?
No, I'm fitting a plaster cast.
Wrong call.
And regarding the obesity?
It's not strictly relevant to the injury.
I'm surprised at you, Mr. Malik, avoiding the elephant in the room.
I'm on it, Mr. Hanssen.
Cunningham? All right, where are they? Hey, you. Okay, I'll head down. Ah, Mr. Spence, do join us.
What's with the party?
This is too many people involved. I wanted it just him.
Well, Mr. Spence and I are now looped in because your superiors felt differently, apparently, so I suggest you go and confer with them, Mr. Weaver.
Well, I'm not joining any conspiracy until I know exactly...
There's no conspiracy?
Sunil, you did call the cops, right?
Not exactly. Weaver is the cops.
So now we're part of a circle of trust, as Cunningham will put it.
All right, who is she?
We have a name, Selina Maxwell, and notes coming from her GP.
Okay, so she's a witness or something.
Yes, due to give evidence to the Crown Court on Wednesday, apparently.
And they can't delay her?
I get the impression the witnesses are somewhat falling by the wayside. Under the circumstances, I'm happy to sign off the kit you need for the operation.
Great. Thanks.
Mr. Spence tells me that you're keen to get involved in a plastics unit with us at Holby.
Absolutely. Chomping at the bit. With this guy leading it, we should be netting 50k per calendar month by October.
That's interesting. Well, I admire your confidence. Excuse me. Ah, Cunningham of the Yard. Hanssen here. What can I do for you, Mr. Cunningham?
We've had the public vote. Now, to the judges. Mr. Hanssen, help me out here. You've seen Brian Donnelly's scans. We should operate on the tendon, right?
The plaster's been done, he's fit, he's ready for discharge.
Typical orthopod, right? Bish, bash, bosh, down the pub. What about the pains and the pins and needles?
So you ever ruptured an Achilles tendon?
No. But I've hit a nerve. Mr. Hanssen, you're going to have to call this.
Mr. Spence, I've arranged for you to outline your plastics unit to the board tomorrow morning.
Great, that was quick work.
Well, you asked me to raise it, so I did. They want you to pitch a case study, so you'll be operating in theatre this afternoon. It won't be a problem.
No, not at all.
Good. I'm very glad you've upped your game.
What plastics unit?
If I were you, I'd concentrate on the social responsibility angle. They're in a big society phase at the moment. Bring some lovely photos. Now these gentlemen want an update.
Mr. Hansen, you're going to have to call this his way or my way.
Well, Mr. Spence, you're a member of the senior management team. I delegate this fascinating adjudication to you. Anything else, we'll be very happy to accommodate. Thank you.
Something needs to be done about the social care team.
I'm sure that's true, Miss Shah, but every department is under pressure.
They actually laughed in my face. I've got an elderly gentleman who's been harassed by some kids on his street.
What would you like me to do? March down there and give them the slipper?
I'm taking him in for a media stenoscopy and I'm worried.
Look, since when have emotive arguments swayed me?
I'm not being emotive. I'm simply relaying facts. It's about seeing the whole picture.
It's about knowing the boundaries of what we can achieve for people.
Why does everyone think that I get over-involved?
Because you get over-involved. If something's painful, keep your distance.
I hear there's something huge going on with Spence. All cloak and dagger down in AAU today. Is it true his neck's on the line?
Au contraire, Miss Naylor, I suggest you concentrate on your own neck.
You know, as senior management, I really should be across all the big issues.
As senior management, you shouldn't have lied to me about cascading the counselling email.
Dude, you came through.
Resolve your clinical difference of opinion?
Yep. Mr. Hamilton's plaster path is the path of truth and righteousness, and I'm truly humbled working with him.
The serenity of a calm theatre. Well, Mr. Malik, who obviously thrived under Mr. Hamilton's wing.
We're your top team, Mr. Hansen. We be like ebony and ivory together in perfect harmony.
Very good.
We lost our case study. She was never even here.
How would you like me to proceed?
I guess cancel the board.
Seems a shame now that Cunningham thinks of you as a crime-busting superhero and an impressive plastic surgeon to boot. We'll spare him the details, shall we?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I could talk up the idea to the board.
Oh, it's up to you. Entirely your call. Come in. Mr. Barty, do sit down.
Sorry, just finalising some details.
Well, run me through your sound bites and I shall eviscerate them for style and content.
Wait, you guys. We lost the patient.
That's not a problem, Mike. I found us another guy willing to go under first thing. He'll even come and speak to them if we want. Case study. Injured gentleman on Keller. Refused gastric banding from St. James's despite numerous appeals. Problems arising from obesity. Projected lifespan without surgery, 2 years.
And presumably can't pay.
We do it gratis. Mr. Hamilton made a very passionate case to me.
Dan Hamilton.
We show social responsibility and save this hospital some money in the medium term. Win-win.
Bariatrics. Well, it's non-cosmetic.
Mr. Spence is a genius. Show him off to the max. Besides, it's an expanding market.
Fine. Well, if you're happy, Mr. Spence.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm happy.